Hello BookTube, my name is Sarah and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with my May 2018 new and used book haul, part 1. As you guys know, I like to split my book hauls in half so they don't become long and arduous. But in this book haul, it's actually relatively short. I only bought 4 ebooks over the last couple weeks, guys, but I do have a bunch of print books, like used books that I bought for my Harlequin collection, so I'll be showing you those as well. But I've been really trying to cut down on buying ebooks because if you follow me on Goodreads, you might notice that I've been adding a lot of books lately to my want to read shelf. Now, I used to only add books to that shelf if I not physically, but if I actually owned a copy of the book, either as an ebook, an audiobook, or a print book. But I've changed my tune now because I'm so much using the library that, you know, when I see stuff, I'm adding it because what happens is that I go to do challenges. And, you know, I'm kind of looking through books and stuff like that, and I'm like, there's a book I wanted to read, blah, blah, blah. I thought I had it. I can't remember what it is. But if I add it to my want to read shelf, then it's kind of in my face, even though I have over 1,000 books now on my want to read shelf. But that can forever grow, and that's perfectly okay. But at least I have them there, and, you know, if I'm flipping through lists and stuff like that, I can find them easily. So let's jump into the 4 ebooks that I bought. The first one I got is The Ones Who Got Away by Ronnie Lauren. This is book number 1 in the Ones Who Got Away series. This is an adult contemporary romance. At first I thought it might be new adult, but it's not labeled as new adult, it's labeled as adult. And it's about a group of friends in high school, and many, many years ago. And there was a shooting in their high school. And it's now been, you know, however many years later, and they've kind of come back for a reunion. And it's kind of their stories from there. So each of the books is going to be a different, I guess, couple or something like that. Sounds really good. I'm a fan of Ronnie Lauren now. I read Wanderlust, I think, last year, or was it earlier this year? Really good book by her. That was more, I think, on the new adult side of it, but it was really, really good, and I'm really looking forward to reading this one. The next one I got is Hurricane Season by Lauren K. Denton. This is one that was on my anticipated reads list very recently. And it went on sale for Amazon, so I decided to pick it up. This is a women's fiction / chick-lit novel about 2 sisters over the course of a summer and how their lives change and things like that. And again, it went on sale, so I decided to pick it up. The next one I'm super excited about, that I actually got a copy of it as an ebook, and that is The Last Castle, the epic story of love, loss, and American royalty in the nation's largest home by Denise Kiernan. This is the author who wrote The Girls of Atomic City, I believe. I've had this book on hold at my library since January, and I am still 10 weeks out to get a copy of it, like on ebook, because I just put my hold on it and I thought it's going to take forever. As soon as it comes in, I'll read it, regardless, you know, for challenge or anything like that. I don't care. I just want to read this book. It's about the Biltmore House, and I am a huge fan of, you guys know I'm a big history buff. One of my favorite shows, actually when I was a kid, like younger, high school, stuff like that, was America's Castles that used to be on A&E. Does anybody else remember that show? The Biltmore House was shown quite often, and when I saw that this book was coming out, I immediately wanted to read it. So I decided to put it on hold at the library, and then I was checking my email, I think on Thursday, and Amazon had it as one of their daily deals. So I canceled my hold at the library, and I immediately bought a copy, and I thought, there we go, because now when I want to read it, because I now own a Kindle edition, I can get the Audible edition for much cheaper, which will be fantastic, because I think this is one I'm going to really want to listen to on audio. And the last ebook that I bought was Earls Just Want to Have Fun by Shannon Galen. Don't you just love that title? It is the first book in the Covent Garden Cubs series. I saw this one on the Smart Bitches Trashy Books website. They do, every Friday they do a, you know, like a books on sale roundup, and they list all these different books that are on sale, and this one was on the list, and I've never heard of this author before, but it sounded really cute, and the title drew me in for sure. And it was only 99 cents. You can't say no to that. And it's about a woman actually who's a pickpocket, and she falls in love with an earl. And it just sounded absolutely adorable, and I am so looking forward to reading it. I have gotten so much into historical romance lately. I used to be contemporary all the way, but over the last year or so, I love the historicals, and I'm really looking forward to trying out a new author. So yeah, so that's all the ebooks. So let's jump into the physical books. So 2 weeks ago, on Saturday, 2 weeks today, I went with my mom over to Value Village because she wanted to look for a spring coat. And she found one. She also found 2 pairs of pants. But as we were getting ready to leave, I bought a shirt. As we were getting ready to leave, I said to her, I'm like, oh, I just need to go look at the books. And she goes, you're just like your father. That's not a bad thing. So I bought some books. So the first one that I got is a Harlequin Love and Laughter. It's called Love for Sale by Shannon Stewart. Looks really cute. This series did not run for very long, unfortunately. It's a great romantic comedy series. If you can find them, definitely pick them up. I think some of them might be available as ebook, but I'm not absolutely certain. The next one that I got is Claiming the Captain's Baby by Rochelle Allers. This is a Harlequin special edition. You guys know I love these ones. It's an American Heroes series. This is a mini series that they're doing this year. This is a brand new book. It's from January of 2018, so that's very exciting. The next 3 are in pristine, brand new condition. Like, I just bought them off the shelf at Walmart, but I did not. I got these at a thrift store for $1 a piece. The first one is The Bull Riders Twin Trouble by Allie Olson. This is a... Sorry, there's kids in the hallway in my apartment. Not in my apartment, but outside my apartment door. This is a Harlequin Western romance novel. This one looks really, really cute. And again, it's in mint condition. Like, it's never been read. This one's from January of 2018 as well. And I got 2 love-inspired books. The first one is The Deputy's Holiday Family by Mindy Oberhaus. Again, brand new. It's a Christmas book. I do love the love-inspired Christmas books. Are like my absolute favorites. So this is gorgeous. And then I love this cover. Yuletide Redemption by Jill Kelmer. Look at that cover. Is that not stuff? Do you not want to go and sit on that bench? It just looks like such a cozy, lovely scene. The dude's pretty good looking too. I'd sit with him. My husband's still in bed right now, so I can say that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just love, love, love these covers. Oh, just gorgeous. And a beautiful church behind there. I guess I shouldn't be saying stuff like that when this is a an inspirational type novel. But gorgeous. Looking forward to that one. And then I placed an order with thriftbooks.com. This was a number of weeks ago. As I'm reading the print books, if I'm reading a book in a series, these books, as you guys probably well know, are very difficult if you're looking for a specific book. If you're looking for the second book in a series, you're going to be very hard-pressed to be able to find it at a thrift store. You know what I mean? Because of the nature of these books, that there's so many produced every month, and, you know, once they're, you know, stores like Walmart or Chapters Indigo here in Canada, or Kohl's, or Barnes & Noble in the States, at the end of that month, they are taken all off the shelf, whether they've sold or not, and then the new batch are put on the shelf. So it's not like you can hunt out a book from even 3 months ago. It's almost impossible. So if you want a book, you're going to have to buy it. So Amazon does have, like, for a few months until they run out of stock, but they don't restock these books. You know what I mean? Like, they're not being reprinted, essentially. So when I finish a book in a series, if there's another book in a series, I've started a list, and every now and then I'm going to place an order with Thrift Books or with Abe Books or wherever I can find it the cheapest, even Amazon, the secondary sellers, and order in a book. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, so this one I read the first book earlier this year, and this one is called Whispers at Court by Blythe Gifford. I read the first one, Secrets at Court, like I said, earlier this year, so I immediately went ahead and ordered the second one. So I'm looking forward to eventually getting to this one. Again, not in the best condition, but I really don't care. You know, as long as I can read the book and all the pages are intact, I'm a happy camper. So the next stack of books, I was back at Value Village on Thursday this week because I'd had a long day. No, it was on Wednesday. I had a really long day at work and I just kind of needed some retail therapy. I found this t-shirt too. It's from the Jason Aldean concert. It actually says Jason Aldean on the back and it says She's Country on the front. I got it for $1.99. I love thrift stores. So I got some more books because, you know, $1.99 shirt. I wanted to make it worth my while for stopping. I had to get some books. So the first one I got is an older Harlequin super romance novel, The Man Who Saved Christmas. Look, even the cat and dog are getting along in this cover. This is from 1996, which I was in grade 10 or 11 when this came out, so that's fun. But yeah, I mean, these are adorable and I love them. Again, these are a collection as much as I'm going to read them. The next one is a Harlequin historical. This is a gorgeous cover. This is Lady Fulbrook's Delicious Deception. And this is by Christine Merrill. This is a Regency from March of 2012. Just gorgeous. It's the first book, I think, in the Ladies of Disgrace series, which sounds interesting. The next one is a Harlequin romance novel, like a true Harlequin romance, and it's a larger print book. I kind of really love the large print books. This one is Snowflakes and Silver Linings by Kara Coulter. A Gingerbread Girls novel, it says. I think it's the third one from when I looked it up. It's from December of 2013, so this should be a good one. For some reason, I always gravitate towards the Christmas books. I don't know why, and I try not to because I have so many of them. The next one is a Harlequin Special Edition, Ready, Set, I Do by Cindy Kirk. I am currently reading a Cindy Kirk book right now and really enjoying it. This is from July of 2014, and I'm not sure if it's part of a series. Oh, Prescription for Love is the series, so I think it's about doctors and stuff like that, so this one should be really good. That cover's just lovely too, isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I love it. And the last one is another Harlequin Super Romance. Again, another one that is in pristine condition. This is Out of Bounds by Ellen Hartman, and it is from September of 2012. It's never even been read, I don't think. Not that I specifically, excuse me, look for books that are in great condition. I don't care again. But it's always such a thrill to find them like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I got this one too. And then very quickly, the last three books I'm going to talk about. I went to bingo with my mom this morning, and I'm filming this on Saturday. And they have a bookshelf in the back that's almost like a little free library. And as often as I can, because I am trying to get rid of some of my books that I have that I'm never going to read, and I'm, you know, almost like unhauling them, is I've been taking them over and dropping them off. And when I do that, I pick some up if they have any Harlequins. And there was a few Harlequins there, so I decided I had to get them. These are quite a bit older. These are not anywhere in any kind of new condition, but a Silhouette romance novel. These are also no longer being published. They kind of merged in with Harlequin romance, and, you know, when Harlequin bought Silhouette. And this is Carried Away by Casey Michaels and Joan Hull. This is actually two little stories in one. They're not very long because the book isn't very long, but two little novellas, essentially. Hey, it was free. I'm not going to complain. The next one is an old Harlequin romance novel. This is from, it looks like 1968, but it's not 1968. I'm pretty sure it's 1988. But this has been well read and loved. 1988. This is Morning Glory by Margaret Way. She still, I believe, writes for Harlequin. So, yeah, 88, I was 9. But yeah, I was thrilled to find this one. I almost didn't realize what it was until I took a quick look and I saw the Harlequin symbol at the top up here. So yeah, any chance I have to get these, I will. And this one's an older one too. This is Her Hero by Amy Thoreau. This is a Harlequin intrigue novel, guys. Look at the cover. How much they've changed over the years, like how their cover design has changed. That's what I really find very, very interesting too. And this is from 1997. So again, I was in high school when this one came out. But yeah, this one sounds really good too, and I'm looking forward to it. So yay, more for my collection. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books or what you think about them, or have you bought any great books lately? I'd love to know. Any great book sales? Yeah, and until my next video, guys, take care and happy reading. Bye.